Evening, y'all. Mark Bateman here from Pure South Pastures. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Man. Out here for an evening cattle check. Just came out to see how the girls are doing. I actually brought a little mineral, replenished some mineral for them, and reeled up some wire, some fence that had been a couple paddocks over, so I can get ready for the future for this the rest of the week this week. So this is how we move and contain our animals. One strand of electrified wire, electric fence, and it's on a roll. I'll walk down here to show you the roll that it's on. We like the Gallagher reels. Makes it completely portable. We have several of them, and that way we can just completely be portable. Obviously, we want to move the cows regularly, and so in order to do that, move them daily. In order to do that, we use this electrified fence, electric wire. So, because this farm is a new farm, we're not set up with electric perimeter fence. This is a brand new fence. When we purchased this farm, that's the property line. So that's a brand new fence that was just put in. I probably am going to come down this fence with one strand of electric, because my bull wants to tear this fence down to get to the bulls on the other side. My neighbor, a great friend, has his cows over here, and yeah, my bull wants to get through. He just, right up here the other day, he just about got through, and I came out, and he had his head through a couple of these strands, and he was gashed up pretty good, and he was just, I mean, if he had had 5 more minutes, he probably would have went through. So anyway, I say all that to say I need to bring a line of electric. What I've been doing is, when the cows are on this end, I've been just running a temporary line, hot wire, down this fence line to keep him off of that fence. So anyway, but this is the reel that we use. These are the Gallagher reels, and I really like this reel. It'll hold about a 360 feet, something like that, 1,300 feet anyway, 1,300 feet. And yeah, it provides us a lot of portability and the opportunity to constantly be moving our animals. This winter, I found myself at times keeping them in one place. Man, it was just so wet, and we had so much rain, and so I was trying to keep them on hilltops and keep them in places where I knew that they weren't going to tear up the ground. So, but then I just had this inner battle, because for parasite reasons, I know parasites aren't just rampant during the winter, but it's just healthier, I feel like, to keep cows on grass. And anytime you keep them in one location, especially through rain, through the winter, they're gonna start pugging it up a little and muddying it up. So anyway, we're trying to keep them moving. And one of the things I wanted to just show you is there's just not a lot of grass here. This is a predominantly warm season pasture, and so the cool season grasses just don't do much here. Hopefully that will change in the future. Now, this property, until October of last year, 2022, until October 2022, this property had been just wide open, constantly grazed, probably for 50 years or more. It's been in one family for over 50 years. So because of that, you can see the broom sedge. That's just a sign of poor fertility, and grass is just, there's not a lot of soil biology here. So one thing I was encouraged about at the end of last summer was I saw some dung beetle activity, and hopefully that will continue as it gets warmer and we can get some biology going in this soil and see these pastures take off. The seed is here. I have no doubt about that. The seed is here. If we'll manage it, graze it right, this pasture is going to look different. It's going to be cool in a year or two to look back on these videos and just see where it was and where it's going to be, where it will be then. So it'll be a documentation of that. So this grass is going to be, or this pasture is going to pretty much be predominantly, for this summer, I feel like it's going to be Bahia and Bermuda. Probably mostly Bahia. And a lot of weeds. So, but we're gonna give it rest. We're gonna rotate on it at different weights per acre. That's what I mean by that is just we'll change up our paddock sizes where it's not the same all the time. Trying to create disturbance, doing things differently each time. It's like working your muscles. When you do the same thing at the gym every day, and it just doesn't, over time, there's a muscle memory that's formed and you don't see the increase. Same thing with grass, with soil. If you change it up, if your disturbance is changed up and different, then hopefully it'll create the things that we're wanting to see happen. More soil biology, more fertility, and better grasses, forages for our animals. So, and it's been wet and it's getting cold. Tonight it's going to be 26 degrees, and I know that's not cold for some of you, but for us in Arkansas, we've had some pretty consistent 50, 60 degree days, 40 degree nights, and so we kind of got used to that. And yeah, it's turning off cold, which will mean that the grasses will slow down a little bit, probably. Sorry about the wind. Hope the wind's not too bad. I'm gonna get up here to the cows. Anyway, what I was saying about the fence, we just use fences this fence that we can unroll, move it daily, and keep our cattle moving. New places. I believe it's the healthiest way to do it. In the summertime, it's going to give grass forages rest, where it can grow before they come back to it. So last year we didn't have as much acreage as we will this year, and so we were hurting on the forage side, especially when we got into the drought last summer. It was bad. We didn't have to start feeding hay until November, late October, November, but man, I really would like to be able to hold off even longer than that. We'll see this year. We'll see what we can do as far as increasing productivity of the ground, of the soil, and trying to make happy, healthy animals. That's a good cow right there. The last 2 years, she's had a calf 11 months apart. She's just a fertile myrtle. She's a calf producing machine. She's not perfect. Her udder's not, I don't know, it's got a little imperfection, but hey, she can stay around here. She's a good one. Easy there. It's funny, that's her calf. She's had a calf since him, but that's last year's calf. Last summer. She just had a calf about a month ago. Sure is good to have animals that don't run off from you. And part of it is just being, we spend time out here with them. moving them every day. We check them daily, and so that's a big part of it. But part of it too is there's just some high-headed, crazy animals that they're just going to act crazy. But we don't keep those here. Look. This is not recommended, but it's just what he does. He's a docile bull. He's a good one. My family named him Patriot because we brought him home on Memorial Day weekend. He's a joy and pleasure to have on the farm for sure. Look, that's what he does. He wants his head rubbed. He wants his head rubbed all the time. The two newest parts of the farm. Hey guys, I'm gonna get out of here. It's getting late. The sun's going down. What a beautiful night in Central Arkansas. Saturday evening. Getting ready for church tomorrow. Gonna have an awesome day. Hope you guys have a great day today and a great night. God bless you. Hey, don't forget to subscribe. If you know anybody that would like following along in our journey, share with them. Give us a thumbs up, share some comments, some questions, some thoughts. We don't know what we're doing. We're just figuring it out, trying to learn. We want to be students of agriculture, students of regenerative agriculture, and just trying to do the best that we can do and learn along the way. So learn with us, teach us something, share with us. God bless you. Have a great night.